Yeah. 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 What's up? What's up? What's up? I told you I was gonna step my shit up. Let's go. I told you I was gonna step my shit up. We're not playing out here. Let me get all this. Say what up to the chat. Peace to the chat. What's the deal? Yeah, I'm getting everything set up. Everything is looking good. We are here. Peace to the chat. I'm gonna give everybody a minute to come through. Y'all can hear me all right. You see, I just got this new mic as I promised. New illustrious mic. Let me know if I sound good. Everything is clean. Make sure the gain is not too crazy. I'm not blowing your ears out. Get them likes up. Like the video as we get started. We got 72 in the building. Let's get some likes up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like to see, man. The vibes, right? Sounding crispy. Ow, my mic sound nice. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, man. We're going to get cooking in a minute. You know? We're going to get cooking in a minute. Let me make sure my camera's sitting right. Yeah, there we go. Get a little more of the panoramic, you know what I mean? Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, we're going to talk about all of that. We can't afford that no more. Everything looking good, sounding good. Yes, sir. Yes, motherfucking sir. Let me see. See, everything is clean. We got the chat popping. Make sure the numbers is good. Make sure everybody's in the building. We got 100 watching. I know this is like a surprise, so I know it's gonna be people looking like, oh shit. Hey man, I'm not saying nothing about reparations. I'm talking about the mentality, bro. The mentality. It's gonna keep you lost in the sauce, man. Thank you, Genuine Trucker Throne. Cortez, what up? Everybody in the chat, peace, man. Word up. Everybody in the chat, peace. We're going to give it a couple more minutes. We're not going to wait too much longer. Yo, if your friend said you very similar, he thinks you're a cool guy. All right, I feel like I got everything looking nice, sounding nice. I got the official dudes in the chat. And we're going to start. He said minus the huge age gap. I don't know which way you're talking. Is it I'm old now? Yeah, I'm still in here, man. I'm still in here. Yo, so before I get started, man, I wanted to say peace to everybody, man. I hope you're having a great start to your week. Everything is moving smooth. You're keeping your head in the right place. You know, you're not taking too much of the negative stuff. What happened to my old videos? They're on Patreon, brother. It's about 300 hours of videos on there. I know a lot of dudes that do Patreon. I don't think anybody's Patreon is as robust as mine. You know what I'm saying? And everything is like, you can't watch everything. It's so much, it'll take you forever to watch it. For the price of a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? $5. you got access. But I'm gonna start with it like this. When I was younger, right, and I grew up in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. Shout to all the 80s babies in the building. Everybody jumped in came through in the 80s with the, life was sweet. Life was simple back then. It was a simple time to be a young man. Yeah, it was hectic. It was drugs. It was crime, and you know, we had to survive a lot. A lot of our parents was on drugs. Some of us is straight up crack babies. Let's be real. Some of us are crack babies. You know what I mean? Everybody know. If you're 80s baby, put your birthday in there. If you're born in late 70s, put your birthday in there. Let them know it's all good. You ain't getting older, you getting better. Ain't no such thing as an old head in my chat. You a vet out here to me. I don't call nobody old heads, none of that. Crack babies, we miracle kids out here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You're a miracle baby. That's what we call each other, man. If you got this far, you're a walking miracle. You wasn't supposed to be here. You're supposed to be somewhere in somebody's jail cell, rotting away, in some casket somewhere collecting worms, forgotten by everybody. But you got this far. You standing here in 2023 feeling like you living in the future right now. We lived before there were cell phones, before all of that social media. We lived when I was in my 20s before I even heard of Twitter. We got to live a complete piece of our life before all of this shit went mad. And that it did do. It went mad. But we're not complaining. A lot of us, even if you was, I don't know what year did Twitter come out. If anybody know in the chat. Yeah, I was in my 20s. I'm 42, man. I'm not no baby, man. I'm 42, man. I don't even know. We had the three strike rule. You know what I mean? We went outside. We played ball. We got twisted ankles. 2010. Yeah. 2010. I was a man. You know what I mean? The most I knew about the internet was downloading music on LimeWire, making the ill mixtapes and instrumental tapes and going crazy with that. You remember when LimeWire came out? You understand? Because I was 18. I was starting college in 1999. I graduated high school. So you figure I was like 27, 28 by the time Twitter came out. And I remember a friend of mine was like, yo, you got Twitter? I was like, what the fuck is that? What is Twitter, nigga? It didn't even sound like real shit. You know what I'm saying? If you hear the little sirens outside, I got the window open because it'll get hot as hell in here. Frost wire. Come on, man. Those were the good old days, man. I used to go outside, get jammed fingers playing ball. Remember you jam your finger playing ball? You went outside, man. You would go outside as soon as you had the opportunity. As soon as your moms gave you the go, you was gone. I'm going to just give y'all that right there. This is the crack era of the 80s. The drug dealers was out. The guns was out. It was all type of madness. But you still would get with your homeboys. And remember, you would get on your bike and ride multiple towns over. I don't even think if our parents knew where we was going on them bicycles, they would have let us do that. I'm talking about we was crossing all type of boundaries. Counties. Young kids coming back home, riding out, stopping, get some juice from the store. The good days, man. We used to get lost, man. Salute to everybody that's coming in. Yeah, fractured your pink finger. I got poked in my eye one time real bad playing in the park in Queens. I wanted to come out there and show them I could play. I got poked in my eye so bad, man. I thought I had to get an eye patch. Word up. I went back to school with an eye patch. I thought I was going to lose my eye. Quarter juices. Yeah, man. Balls done died. What up, baby? I am in my 40s. I'm 41 now. I mean, I'm 40. I feel young, man. I'm good, man. I still feel young. I still don't feel old. You know what I mean? My mind is still sharper than ever. Yeah, we been outside. Yo, what up, real man? Ah, my boys in here. We been outside, man. This is nothing to us. We don't get programmed by the internet. You know what I'm saying? Let me fix this. We didn't get programmed by the internet. We use it. It's cool, but it don't got my brain. I'm not wrapped up in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lose my mind over it. I don't even keep no social media except I would call this YouTube or whatever. I don't keep no Instagrams or nothing like that. I don't even be on that shit. That shit ain't even on my phone. But I'm saying that to say this. I grew up, I'm gonna tell you about me. I grew up, a lot of my cousins, they was all from Queens. They was all selling drugs and selling coke and getting money. They was doing it, pushing Porsches. And I mean, I see some money, man, some wild shit. Dudes was getting money, going to jail, come back with a new car, like them Paid in Full movie, like the Paid in Full movie. It was a lot of us who had cousins who was really living that Paid in Full shit. You know what I'm saying? They come around school time, get you some Jordans, some crazy shit, like pulling out wads of money. All of that. I watched my cousins go to jail. Some of them get murdered. I see my uncle die right in front of my face. Overdose, running from the police, put the bag in his mouth, swallowed the 8-ball, broke in his stomach. He came to the crib, seized it out. I came out the room. I seen my hero on the ground with his tongue out, having a seizure. They trying to put a spoon in his mouth so he don't choke on his tongue. I'm telling you, man. I had every piece of my brain that could have been a street drug dealer dude. I had all the mentors. I had the intelligence. I like making money. I had a bunch of wild dudes I was friends with. A lot of us could have went down that path easily. Easily. A lot of us could have went down that path, right? But the times when I used my come up, how I came up as an excuse for not having the things I wanted, not being where I wanted in life, not having the things, not going to places I wanted to go, not executing goals, finding myself sleeping on somebody's couch, broke. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping on a bench somewhere. It's because I was always trying to blame somebody for my lack of work, for my lack of effort, for my inability to put my boots to the ground and make something happen. And a lot of us, we come from a hustler's background. Your family was hustlers. Your mom was a hustler. Your pops. I'm talking about people that just figured out how to get money and how to make it. You didn't feel like you need to sit on your ass. Like me and my boy was talking about, and I say that because what really sparked this thought in my head, right, was as of late, it's been a lot of kids that's like, meeting up in these areas in the city and destroying shit, right? You had the YouTuber, the streamer. He invited a bunch of kids for a PlayStation 5 giveaway. And next thing you know, they jumping on people's cars, tearing up shit. You know, the kids in Chicago, they going to gas stations, robbing the gas station like 50, 100 deep, tearing up shit. Yeah, Kai Cenat. Tearing up shit. And then I watched the news, and the mayor of Chicago, he's sitting there making excuses for him. Like, he's like, we don't want to call it, like, he don't want to criminalize it. But weren't they committing crimes, bro? Weren't people getting assaulted and arrested? See, a lot of people love to perpetuate the mentality of a victim. And yeah, you don't have to fully blame the kids. I see that. But a lot of it has to do with the parents as well, because it creates a rebellious nature in a kid that don't need to be there. There is a pattern of behavior that you got to follow. You don't have to be a wild out rebel and destroy things. I get it. I get it. I was mad too when I was younger. But I remember a lot of times when I was twisted and I was out of it, and all them times y'all remember you was out of work, you couldn't make a dollar, you couldn't figure things out. Peace. He said, I've been watching Ghost since I was 15. I'm 22 and a half. Yo, peace, man. And yeah, a lot of us know you was raised by the environment. But at a certain time, there's a point when your mind got to change over, man, because it's easy for you to believe that your environment is who you are forever. And you'll go into the world with this chip on your shoulder. And I'm not saying you don't need to be, I made a video saying stop being humble. That's probably one of the most viewed videos I ever made, telling brothers to stop being humble. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's from Chicago. He said, have you seen those massive amounts of immigrants being dumped? Yeah, that's nuts. And the fact that they come in there with a wild attitude and giving people a hard time, that's wild. Yeah, I saw that too. There were some kids that didn't want no problems. But back to what I'm saying, there was a part of me that I believed everything was somebody else's fault. That I would blame my mom or my pops not being around or somebody not telling me this or telling me that. Yeah, sleeping in the streets, twisted, trying to find a couch to sleep on. You know what I'm saying? Going to the store with $1 in quarters, $1.50 in quarters, trying to buy some ramen noodles so you could eat for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure something out. I remember that, man. You know what I'm saying? People, I don't. I look in my 20s, man. My 20s was chaotic, man. Yeah, you had to get rid of folks, man, because sometimes your friends will keep you caught up in a mental like arrested development, man. And it hurts because we got this thing where Black culture, which is something I want to talk about, culture. We love to use this word culture. We talk about it in the music. We talk about it with everything. Culture this, culture that. But I think that when you call something a culture, man, culture is supposed to be tradition, values, things passed down from generation to generation that will uphold something. Our culture is about getting the bag by any means. Whether you sell your ass, you put a bullet in somebody, you rob somebody, you jacking somebody, you running in the store, grabbing a bunch of clothes and cell phones and running out the store. These are people that's calling themselves victims because they think when it hit the fan, when they get caught, they start blaming somebody else for that. Why they was doing it, why they was there in the first place, why they was jacking that car in the first place, why they was robbing this person in the first place, making an excuse for their bad decisions, man. Yeah, we don't got no culture. Our culture was sold to us, packaged, branded. Somebody in the office at the top of a record label and a media exec, somebody sat there and configured a culture for us and sold it back to us at the highest market value. They took our culture and sold it back to us and told it was culture. Listen, I'm not saying I'm hating on anybody want to get by by any means necessary, but there's a part of your mind that got to know there's more ways to skin a cat, man. It's a million ways to make a dollar, and not every way has to deal with violence or doing something foul to your brother or your community. Yeah, 20s was wild. My 20s was chaos, man. It don't really start making sense till you hit your 30s. You start putting it together. But I don't want to hear nobody blaming somebody else for your shit, man. At the end of the day, Skylar, yo, shut up, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, when you look back on everything that you've accomplished or you haven't accomplished, there shouldn't be a reason that you putting that on somebody else. Accountability is strength, man. I could look back on them times when I was twisted and I didn't put myself forward. I didn't put my mind in the right place. I wasn't grinding towards nothing. And I know that mentality, it put me in a certain place. One time my boy told me, and I tell this to y'all, he said, everything in your life, when you caught yourself, when you was twisted, you could trace it back to one bad decision. Anytime you in your life where you found out you was messed up, something wasn't right, you was hurting, your money was twisted, you was locked up, you could trace that time back to one bad decision. Truth as I know it, peace. Think about it. Think about what I said. You could trace it back to one bad decision, one missed call, one miscue, one emotional decision where you wasn't thinking things through. You was using your emotions and you jumped out a window, wound up locked up, or you might have lost the job that you needed. You know what I'm saying? You might have lost the job you was needed because you was emotional and feeling like this and that, and you ain't want to go to work or you ain't want to do it, and then you lose the job, and then here come the domino effect. I done did that multiple times. You know, feeling I'm too good for something that I was begging for 6 months prior. You know, getting a job and then feeling like you too good for it after you was begging for it when you was laying on your couch, somebody's couch. Yo, listen, I understand, man. You gotta understand. I was there. I'm letting you know I was there. I thought like that. Imagine the mentality of getting a job that you needed and then having a job and then thinking you're too good for the job because you got a couple of checks under your belt. You know what I'm saying? And then find yourself back in the same situation. And then who you gonna blame? Or what you gonna say? Yo, my boss didn't like me. They was giving, my boss didn't like me, or they was fronting on me, they was treating me, da da da. My boss didn't like me. The co-workers didn't, they was trying to get me in trouble, da da da. I used to do that. But no, deep in your mind, it's because you was late 3 days out the week. You was calling in, you wasn't doing your job, you was coming late from your break. And I'm not saying I really want brothers to go out there and be a boss, do it, try to figure something out for yourself. But when you gotta work, man, I wish a lot of times I could have saved myself a lot of heartache, man, a lot of struggle, a lot of unnecessary struggle, because I knew better. I knew better. But I was too busy always trying to think somebody was out to get me, man. As crazy as it may sound, peace to everybody who just joined, man. Peace to everybody who just joined. As crazy as it may sound, And as crazy as this society has become, this world can be navigated. I don't care if you came from the suburbs, the hood, it can be navigated. You can think your way out of it. But we come from a culture that is preoccupied with young Black people destroying their lives before they even start. I'm talking about destroying your life before you get 20, 25. You're already done. That's what most of the music says. That's what most of the culture preaches, that there's no consequences, that when you do something, whatever, fuck it. And then whatever, you don't get no consequences. But they don't never talk about the goal is to get older, man. It ain't to get it and burn out by 20, 25. You strung out somewhere, locked up, dead. See a chick with a bunch of kids in the hood, twisted. That's not how life works, man. All they want to teach us is how to lose before we even get in the game. You 25, already aged out, burnt out. Live fast and die young. There's literally songs that say stuff like that. Live fast and die young. Bro, people really, music has turned into, yeah, man. Yeah, music has turned into the toll of the devil, man. Rap music has become what heavy metal used to be. Rap music is becoming heavy metal of 2023. When rock and roll was pure, it started to gain traction. It got popular. It became mainstream. And then it started to become like rap. It became extreme. It became death metal, satanic metal. And it got to the point where, see, this is the difference between Black people and other cultures. They didn't let that music get to their children. They stomped that shit out and brought it back. You got, you don't even hear about heavy metal no more. They didn't let it go that far. Rap is at that point where it's going to be a point where people are going to have to say enough is enough and stomp it out. And because it's becoming literally demonic. There's literally demonic rappers, demonic musicians dressed up like it's nuts. Sex and murder. Sex, money, and murder. That's all it's about. That's Black culture in a nutshell. Sex, money, murder, scamming, prostitution. Is literally pornographic. It's audio porn at this point, especially the female rappers. Yeah, I've seen all of that. It's audio porn. And you know what's wild? I remember a time, and y'all probably remember if y'all think back, and then hit that like button, man. Let's get some likes. We could bring some people in here, get the message going, man. And if you haven't already, check that link to Patreon. It's old classics on there, new stuff. And I'm just looking at these comments. I remember a day, and a lot of us remember, there was always street music. There was always street music before social media. So there was something about authenticity when making music. People would fact check, do background checks on them dudes that was talking all the tough shit. They would do background checks on you. They would make sure you were who you say you were. Right? And the labels at a certain point, They couldn't get they late artists that was found out as frauds. They was done. It didn't come out the same. Now it's gotten so extreme that the labels, peace scrap, that the labels are trying to find actual killers now, because the whole game is played out on social media. So you gotta really be it now, because you can't fake it. Like you said, you can't fake it. So if you're talking about drill music and you talking like a whole killer, these labels want you to actually be a killer. Why? Because people want to look on social media and see that it's real. That's how extreme it is. You rapping about saying somebody's name that you killed, people want to go check the police records. That's where it's at now. You have to actually be a real menace, man. A real live menace. And what does that teach kids now? They have to be a real live menace to be authentic. And trust me, I love rap. I love hip hop. I loved it since the day I encountered it. But I'm not a fan of rap music like that. I'm not a fan of rap music like that. I listen to certain things. Yeah, the best thing, get a pension. And the crazy part, a lot of dudes with jobs is getting more money in the long run than your average drug dealer, scammer, whatever, minus, the point where they get caught and it all gets taken away. The dude with the job he's going to make more money at the end because he ain't got nothing to get caught doing. It's that simple. Yeah, you could be a straight up get money, whatever you're doing. Personally, I don't even know where the drug game is even profitable at this point with the internet, police, and feds and all that technology. I don't even know how these dudes is doing it, if they are doing it. But like I said, you got dudes. Yeah, you said labels is putting life insurance on rappers because it's like they know these dudes is really out there. Like look at King Von, man. That's crazy. That a guy like that, and people act like yo, rest easy, King. Like a good one, a real one left too soon. A real one. What about the people that he had to do with them leaving Earth? I don't get it, man. Black people love the worst people, man. Right. With the PC, but he's gangster. I'm just saying we love the worst people, man. I would love to be a fan of rap. I would love to be a fan of the Sexy Reds and the whoever the hell else is. Yeah, Vaughn was he was a psychopath, man. Like the same way they talk about them white boys that was doing all that wild shit, the Ted Bundys and all that crazy shit. He enjoyed the concept of taking lives, you know? He thought it was like a game. Like, and I'm not knocking nobody from Chicago, but I heard that Chicago, and I'm not even talking about politics in general, but I'm saying Chicago has been a blue state for almost since the 50s. It's been the same people in and out, and it's literally become like a social experiment at this point. Certain cities are literally like a social experiment to see how bad it could actually be. Like the way they talk about death in that music and the way they act when it comes to death in Chicago, I never thought I would see nothing like that. And I mean, when we were coming up, I thought LA and the gangs was wild. And I still believe it is wild from the perspective of somebody from New York. We thought LA was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We thought that was insane. And I think Chicago, as of recently, Yeah, New York got bad too. Because they all following the same music. Everybody's a everybody's a driller, whatever the word is for that now. I feel like an old nigga, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not in touch. Yeah, my family from the Bronx. I'm not in touch. I'm out of touch. Gladly. I heard NYC, yo, yeah, Chicago is something that I never thought I would see. Like a lot of this stuff, I was talking to my boy the other night, and it was like, yo, a lot of this stuff that we're seeing, I never thought I would see. Like it get that crazy. Like the way rap is now, like you saw that you saw that like double XL freestyle, young, the freshman freestyle. I mean, it's funny to hear how trash everybody is, but it's also kind of sad, man. Because the music is not going to offer anything. It's not going to, yeah, smoking on dead ops. Yeah, it's not going to, the new music is not going to offer anything to these kids, man. Like they're not going to get no like benefit from it. None. There's no benefit to hip hop music right now. Nothing. It's straight audio poison. And you talking to somebody that always rapped since I was 12, and I'm nice. You know? Been nice. And I look at it like what I used to do when it came to music, man. I used to sit around and write rhymes until my eyes was red, man. To like 6 o'clock to 3, 4 in the morning, nonstop every day. Because I cared about the art form of it. And when I see people disrespect that, and when I hear, chicks every time they rap, they gotta turn over and bend over and touch their ass and grab their coochies and talk about swallowing this and fucking that and my pussy this and give me money and blah blah blah. I'm like, damn, what about the little girls? What the little girls got to listen to? That? Like if you're a parent, you really gotta really like protect your kids from rap music because it's literally everywhere now. You can't protect them. But with all that being said, you still these kids, I mean, they got it. I don't even know who got it worse at this point because these kids got access to the information we didn't have. You understand? They could research easily. They could get in touch with the things that are important to give them the jewels they need to survive because I don't if everything keeps up the way it is, and this is some dark shit. I don't even want to say it. If everything keeps up the way it is, I mean, I don't see, regardless, say the world, nothing happens, ain't no nuclear wars, it ain't nothing like that, and the world just keep going, right? Nothing crazy happened, just life continues. I don't see the modern so-called African American surviving another 100 years, maybe 150 years. Like, because I feel like at a certain point, they're gonna get tired of black people, man. And the energy and the imagery that we're putting out to the world now, not just America, to the world. If everything goes to shit, and say one day they just turn off the internet and they just bring tanks in the ghetto and police with riot gear and military, and they just decide it's time for us to go get thrown. I mean, it ain't like genocides never happened before, or mass groups of people didn't get thrown in prisons, or whatever the case may be. Nobody's going to come to support. the American black person. Because from their perspective, they're going to be thinking, I mean, they were just a public nuisance at this point. I mean, they left them no choice. The propaganda is going to speak to that because they're going to just look at their music, look how they act, look at the crime, look what they're doing. They literally had no choice. They had to do it to protect their communities. We had to, they had to do it. Yeah, I thought of that before. Yeah, he said, yeah, it could easily happen. They could easily, all of that internet and electricity, all that works in the grid. They can literally just turn off the internet and electricity in the ghettos and the projects and just go zero dark and nobody will know what happened to you. And then they will just build condominiums and mini malls and it will be like you were never there. Like hyper gentrification. Like you know what I'm saying? Like 1 week you were there, 6 months you were gone. And nobody's going to check up on you. Bioweapons, whatever they want to do. And nobody's going to check up on you. Nobody's going to care. Because at a certain point, yeah, they can say they need you to capitalize off you, but they're already replacing you. They're flooding people into the country every day that's going to replace you. They're going to replace your votes. The only thing you do is spend a lot of money. But they got people coming in. They're replacing you as we speak. They're replacing you as we speak. All the migrants they throwing in New York and all them cities, and they're replacing you as we speak. They're replacing your jobs. And the wicked part about it, is all of these things that they're implementing right now. I mean, it sounds good to hear, AI make a Drake song, whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, they can mimic your culture. They can mimic what makes you cool or makes you stand out. They can mimic all of that. Everything that quote unquote the so-called black person is invented can be mimicked and copied at this point and mass produced. Yeah, I heard some stuff about a lot of my cats that's in the trucking game. It's kind of real right now. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, the title kind of got twisted. I guess I kind of lost track, but you can't. What I am saying, I am on track. You can't afford to not find a solution, to find a way through this shit. It can be navigated. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but yo, you did grow up in America, bro. I've lived in another country for 2.5 years. And let me tell you, you are lucky to be growing up in America. The opportunities for money and everything you got. A lot of places, you don't even have that opportunity. Poverty is like generational in certain places. There's like nothing some people can do about it. You talking to somebody who has been out of the country, has been around people, have talked to people, and I can tell you that there's no reason to blame anybody for not figuring it out. I told all the young brothers, if you don't like playing the office, if you don't like doing this, man, go get your CDL, man. Get out on the road. Get it from the mud like that. Become a boss, become an owner, op, whatever you got to do. Yeah, like the video. I appreciate y'all. It's real poverty in Brazil, bro. Real poverty. I'm talking about you see kids begging for money. Kids. When the last time you seen homeless kids in America? Child welfare snatched them kids up so quick. When the last time you seen homeless children, man? A mother with a baby on the side of the sidewalk begging for food. I done went in the grocery store and came out with cookies and bread and water. I never seen nothing like that in my life. I'm talking about 6-month-old infants. I went in the grocery store, just gave them 2-3 bags of stuff. And the kids tore into it like they haven't eaten in I don't know how long. They was tearing into it, bro. Yeah, American poverty and world poverty are two different things, bro. That's what I'm telling you. There's no we don't really have an excuse. You can go to school. You know, in Brazil, they don't do it. They don't do college like we do college. Like there's a situation where if you can't afford it, you literally aren't going to college. It's not happening. It don't matter what you do. You can literally go to school right now, fill a couple documents out, whatever you got to do. But you can go back. If you want to get your CDL right now, most of y'all can literally go back and get your CDL right now. Call a recruiter. They're gonna figure. You'll figure it out. You can't afford to play a victim out here. It's easy to say. I mean, yeah, homelessness is bonkers in NYC. It's even crazy. It's crazy in Los Angeles. Yeah, companies will pay for it. Homelessness in LA is wild. But you really don't got an excuse. You really can do whatever you want to do. If you didn't like your job right now, you could literally go online, find a trucking company, call a recruiter, go through the process, you get background check, and they will literally fly you over there, man. Yeah, I literally gave them the shoes off my feet. Yep, in Brazil. And they wasn't old sneakers, they was new. I literally seen a dude homeless in Brazil and gave him the shoes off my feet, bro, because he ain't have no shoes on. And went and bought some slides from the store. Said homelessness in LA is, dare I say, easier. Like, you really don't got an excuse out here, man. That's what I'm saying. They teaching these kids how to always never look internally. Once I did that, once I started to like stop making excuses for blaming somebody, that's when my life started to change. That's when I wasn't afraid to do the work. That's why I didn't mind the grind, because I looked eternally and knew like this is on me. At a certain point, when you get older, yeah, they actually appreciate it. What up, Kingpin? As you get older, nobody's going to be really wanting to hear that you haven't gotten to a certain point with the things you're trying to do. Nobody's going to want to hear that. or excuses, especially not for no black man. Once you reach a certain age, you see how easy it is to ask somebody, can you sleep on the couch? And see how far that gets you. Your own mom might tell you, baby, uh, you know, I met this new guy and I don't, I just don't want to make it uncomfortable. Like, mom, I need somewhere to live, mom. Your mom might tell you no. Straight up. Your moms might tell you she ain't got no room for you. Yeah, that's not happening. But come hella hot water. But you can't predict things. Health issues should happen. But if you got 2 hands, 2 feet, a brain that work, eyes, ears, a mouth, ideas, it's no excuses. Yeah, man. My man said, I'd rather be homeless than go back to mom's crib. Yeah. Because if you go back to mom's crib, she might kind of neuter you into like not having a killer instinct. So if you homeless, you're gonna get out there and make it happen. Your moms might make you feel too comfortable, making you food and all that type of shit. Baby, take nah. Sometimes you gotta feel it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta feel it. Sometimes you gotta sleep in your car and feel it. Sleep in your car in your coat. Brush your teeth with a bottle of water. You think I'm not speaking from experience? Wash up in the Target bathroom real quick type shit. Like, go hit your homeboy up and go over there. Yo, let me just take a shower real quick. Yeah, sleeping in them cars days was rough. You know what I'm saying? But you got to feel it, man. You can't. Yeah, sleeping in your car made you the man you am now. Like, dead serious. You appreciate that shit. And then when you start to look eternally and you trace back the mistake you made to put you in that position, what you did wrong, how you miscalculated to get you where you are in that situation. Instead of blaming somebody for it, turning the blame from yourself. You doing all of that, you're never going to find a way to change yourself. So it never happened again. Yeah, you're right. Getting that gym membership so you can use the shower. Little LA fitness joint or something, $20, whatever. And working a job. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. It didn't start making sense to me till I stopped blaming people for shit, man. I was twisted. I was like, yo, you know what? My boy was telling me, man, you need to get your CDL, go out there and get it. And I'm bullshitting. I'm like, I don't know about all that. I don't want to drive them trucks, making all the excuses and shit. But eventually, I had to look at myself like, yo, what is stopping you? What is preventing you from putting your best foot to try? Because I knew at a certain point, me working in an office around a bunch of cats, I was no longer able to do that. I was no longer able to do that. That was an impossibility for me. Word, using the gym shower at college. Me working in somebody's office is not gonna happen. And I quit my last office job once I realized that. You want me to be all moral and I couldn't do it. because I already knew too much about the game. My mind was already blown. Once I already got red pilled out, I felt more. It was so easy for me to feel like a slave because I knew what it was. You knew what it was. When you didn't, you could do that. But once you wake up, your brain is awakened, your mind is awakened, you can't do it no more because you could feel them trying to suppress who you are. And I literally did a training at a job. I was in Atlanta. I did a training at a job, and they was always pressing me. They was always on my back. They was always trying to get me to kowtow. That was like the whole training. It was like they was personally, all the managers was personally targeting me because I was too strong-willed. And by the end of the training, I just left. And I say, yo, what's the number to that recruiter? Straight up. What's the number to that recruiter? I can't take this shit no more. I can't keep making excuses. Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace, peace. Peace. I can't do it. And that changed the trajectory of my life, that one decision. And I'm not saying truck driving saved my life, but it definitely gave me the space and the opportunity to actually get, out of that hole, man. And truck driving is not an easy job by any stretch. Don't let anybody lie to you and tell you that. You can make it easy. You can make it easy. But it take time. It take work. Yeah, you gotta, well, I couldn't do it, man. Once your mind is blown, once you get into our world, the way we think and what we know, and what we understand about life and the world and how it works, yo, being in an office job is like emasculating at a certain point. Because all the job is mainly a bunch of chicks telling you what to do all day. And then if you work in some joint with a bunch of, ABWs in there, you're gonna get all type of attitude and people talking to you, chicks you don't know talking to you crazy and all of that. Like they know, man, I never forget how they was talking to me in there. Like they knew me for years. Like they default setting was disrespect and talking down to you. Like these chicks have no problem doing that. They don't even need to know you. They could talk to you crazy, like. And I knew, I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work, fam. Oh yeah, Taiwan's probably fly. Yeah, you went through that. I knew I wasn't gonna make it. And then they put me, the group they put me with was with this big old grandmama, super woke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody call her auntie this at the job. And I'm sitting there like, and they gonna put me right next to her. My cubicle was right next to hers. Like, we gonna punish you. We gonna make you sit next to her. She gonna straighten you out. Big old mammy, yeah. Aunt Shirley, yeah. Because they thought that was my kryptonite, right? Like I was some clown. Like, shorty, I'm a wolf. I don't care about none of y'all. I don't work like that. I'm not gonna kowtow just because she looked like some. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they put me next to Big Mama to keep me in line because she was known for being tough. Soon as they told me where my desk was at, I was like, yeah, this is my last day. I ain't even come back. Soon as we finished training, they was like, yeah, this is where your desk gonna be. I was like, it ain't gonna be my desk. That ain't even gonna be my desk. You know what I'm saying? That is not going to be where I sit because I will never come back here again. I promise you. I left that day and never came back. Next thing I was doing was driving. I drove from Atlanta to California Drove from Atlanta to California to get my CDL. Dead ass. Word. She was talking to a wolf. I don't think she knew who I was. We're a small mini percentile of dudes at this point. So they think you all fall for the same trick bag. They think we all fall for the same psyops, misdirection. But it was like, yeah, 4,000 miles changed my life. Yeah. They think you all fall for the same tricks, man. Oh, he think he's strong. Okay. We gonna put a big old mamma jamma on him, beat him back in line like, nah, 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 man. You're talking to a lichen right now. I'm not going for it. I'd rather go out into the forest and hunt before y'all sit here and suppress me, man. Word up. I took that last check and I figured it out. Word up. I was like, oh, y'all think I'd rather take this slop opposed to hunting for my own? I chose to hunt. Nah, she didn't have a bonnet, but she always wore that little Erica Badu head wrap. She was one of those, like, you know what I'm saying? Too strong, you know what I'm saying? They will always try to come at me every day because I didn't want to participate with everything with a smile. I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, yo, I just want to get my check, man. Leave me alone, man. I know my IT. I know how to do this job with the back of my hand. Y'all trying to make me be like a company man. It's not going to happen. Just let me do it. Put me in the back. I don't even need to work around nobody. Put me in the basement. Just give me an internet and a computer. I'll be fine. I don't need to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be part of the crew. I chose the wolf route. Right there. I said, I don't know how it's going to work. Miss Buttersworth. I don't know how this going to work. With the flappy arm joint, like, yeah, big, heavy butt. You know how the girl be like big, but her booty in her back be like in sections where that's how big, because she got like a crease in her dress in her back. She big like that. You know what I mean? She got to wear soft shoes. She can't wear hard shoes. That's how big she was. She had to wear soft shoes somehow. You know what I mean? Shoes with a little bit of give. Little, yeah. She had to wear soft shoes, baby. That lunch lady. Soft shoes, man. but I had to. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew I wasn't going to do that, bro. Yeah, one of them big booties, like yo, how you wipe your butt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know. Like, yo, you can't be squeaky clean all in the crevices, B. You can't be. You know what I mean? It's all type of little crunch berries and shit in there, man. Toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? But let me keep it to the story, man. Y'all got me out here losing what I'm talking about. But I chose the wolf route, man. I say, yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if this gonna work. I was scared, but I said, fuck it, man. What's the worst that could happen? I'll be back where I'm at. Because I felt like that was the worst that could happen. I wasn't just gonna take anybody's check and deal with that. Nah, yo. I wasn't built like that no more. Once you wake up to this, you're not trying to be under nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm incapable of being anybody's doja, lackey, sidekick. And all me and all my niggas, we like equals. Ain't nobody the leader. It ain't gonna happen. Everybody got their own mind, their own opinions. They move how they move. I'm incapable of that. So you're not gonna suppress me, man. That's just how I am. You're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna control this. You know what I mean? I refuse to be backed in and people putting me in a chokehold, man. Trying to redirect my energy, man. You know what I mean? People love to try to take your light, man. They try to get close and extract the goodness out of you. So it's like, once you know that about yourself, man, it's no point in playing a victim. That's what I keep trying to say. I know I'm talking all around, but it all comes back to the point of the video. Like, if I had a victim mentality, right? What you think I would have did when they told me, yo, we're gonna sit you right here next to Jill Scott, and we're gonna have her berate you every day and talk crazy to you every day until you get in line? What you think I would have did if I had a victim's mindset? You know, I'd have found a way to make an excuse. I wouldn't have looked at it for the failure that it was. I wouldn't have perceived it for the failure that it was. I looked at it as a failure, a misdirection, something I did something wrong somewhere, like something went left and I ended up here. And instead of blaming somebody for it, I immediately looked internally, bro. And I knew, like, all right, it's time to do something drastic right now. Or I don't know what's going to be happening. But a victim is never going to make that call. That's what I'm saying. You can't afford it. Being a victim, you're never going to make that life-changing decision. You're never going to make the life-changing alteration to your being. That's going to alter your native. That's going to switch that, that part of your mind on that's been dormant all your life. That's going to it's just going to snap one day. You're never going to make that decision. You're never going to take that, you're going to be looking to put the pressure on somebody else to take it off yourself. Nah, sometimes, like I said, you got to feel that. You got to you got to sleep in your car, man. You got to feel that. You got to feel that failure, like, yo, I fucked up. You got to really say, yo, I fucked up. I fucked up. See, nobody want to do that no more. Niggas want to blame this nigga and white man did this and fuck that. I'm not saying it ain't nothing like that going on, but you ain't gonna hear me let that fucking keep me from doing what the fuck I gotta do out here. I refuse to live like that. I refuse. That's not an option. Sometimes you gotta look, and like I said, if you really think about it, every time where you fucked up or you found yourself fucked up after just realizing it, or maybe, oh damn, how I end up here? One of them moments, you could always trace it back to one fucked up missed decision. One, you could just trace it back. You're gonna know, like, I shouldn't have did that. I should have played it at. You know what I'm saying? Word up. And when you acknowledge that, you could trace it back. You running back the tape. You watch the film. You know what I'm saying? What do you think athletes watch film for? so they can run it back. Look at their decisions. Damn, I shouldn't have did that. Because a lot of things in hindsight, like, damn, if I did this differently, we would have had a different outcome. If I did this on defense or offense, it would have came out this way, but I chose to do this. And all that does is teach players accountability. Like, damn, okay, I see where I fucked up. A lot of times people don't see that. Yeah. You look at certain shit and like, yeah, you know that video, J for Films. Yeah. Accountability, natural to the game set, accountability of the role in a given situation. Of your role in whatever it is. That's the vital key, is knowing what role did you play in that shortcoming? Because it's all temporary. It's temporary. You could think your way out of anything. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of hustle, you could think your way out of anything. You could think your way out of anything. If you have a little bit of time and you give it, because a lot of times when you fucked up, you got all the time in the world. But you might be using it for the wrong, you might be directing that energy in the wrong direction. But for the most part, you got enough time to figure out your play. And that's really the job. Being a victim, you're never going to make that decision. You're never going to make it. Come on, man. We 80s babies. A lot of us is crack babies. Moms is single moms, no pops. Drugs, crime, bullets flying past our heads as kids. All that. And you still don't have an excuse, cuz. You still. I'm talking about niggas is straight crack babies, kid. And you still here 30, 40? Still young, healthy? What's the excuse? You done survived the worst part of it already. You wasn't even supposed to fucking make it. A lot of us wasn't even supposed to make it out of mom's stomach, given the numbers and statistics, bro. I'm going to let that sit there for a second. A lot of us, going by the numbers, you wasn't even supposed to make it out the womb, Jack. You wasn't even supposed to make it out the womb, cuzzy. If you at this point, it's a miracle number right there. Given the numbers, the chances. Exactly. You was one trip to the Planned Parenthood away from not being here, dog. A lot of us was. Coulda. You got to breathe air. You came out and you got to feel the sunlight. So there's no excuse. You wasn't supposed to be here. A lot of us. The plan that they put together, they thought it was foolproof, but it's really not. If you believe it is, yeah, it's like the wizard behind the curtain. It's like, yo, when you pull the curtain back, it's just a nigga that you could probably beat up. Like, yo, I was scared of you. Like, look, you really can. Yeah, word up. Thank you for y'all posting the Patreon. Seriously though. And I want to put this out here because I'm definitely going to start taking the streaming more serious. You know, I'm gonna definitely start taking the stream more serious because I feel like the conversation has kind of got real bland out here. It's all the same stuff. And nobody's really putting a good word out there for brothers so that they can have something to put the fire in their belly again, man. I know that's what I was trying to do when I made videos. I was trying to give brothers the fire in their heart. That's why when I do the Patreon, I always give brothers some wisdom for the week, something to just get you, get you out, get you up, hype you up again. Like, yeah, right. You know what? Yeah, TMT's right, man. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because we forget. It's easy to forget. Even I forget sometimes. You know what I mean? Trying to motivate yourself, man. It's not easy. But somebody got to do it, and we could all do it together. All these dudes want to talk about is chicks all day, man. That shit is nuts. Shit is nuts, man. I can't, every time, man. And I get it. It's bonkers out here. You know what I mean? These chicks are straight Valkyries out here. But you could avoid a lot of that shit, man. At this point, if you smart enough to know, you know it's out there, but the average man with common sense and a brain, it's just comedy at this point. It's not even nothing that I feel like will ever affect me. It ain't gonna affect me. I feel bad for the younger dudes. That's what I feel bad for. The younger dudes that don't know no better. They don't know no better. Yeah, I'm still in Brazil. Getting property out here is very it's a complex. It's a ways to everything, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I definitely feel it's I'm more concerned with the young boys. And because they don't really know what's waiting for them. These girls is prepped and ready. They ready, man. They know the game back and forth, and they merciless these days. You know what I mean? Like, imagine having a son that's like 17, 16 right now, and all them hormones and shit. Like I'm glad I'm older and I don't got a 20-year-old hormone. Like, I'm glad. I couldn't imagine living like that at 40. You would ruin your life. You'll ruin your life being being 40 with the horniness of a 16, 17-year-old, 20-year-old. You're not gonna make it. And these shorties know that. You know what I'm saying? You'll be done out here. You want because listen, that type of motivation is good, but it's not good because a lot of dudes back in the day that was hustling hard, they was only doing it for girls. They wasn't hustling for nothing. They was hustling for girls. A lot of them dudes that's in jail right now or did long bids from drug dealing and trafficking, they was doing it for girls. Dudes is tricking, scamming, and all that shit. They was doing it so they could have women and cars and nice things to attract girls. So when you trace it all back to why this man was in jail, regardless of the crime or whatever, his motivation to do crime. Yeah, it was to have some money, but you could have got a job. You know what I'm saying? But you took the risk because right now, that's what they say they want. That's what they say they want. It's been proven in the hood that that's who they want. So that's who these boys want to be. But they don't tell them like, yo, you heard? It's super cold blooded, man. God balanced men out for a reason. He balanced you out for a reason. When you hit 35 and everything start to kind of calm down, you don't really have that thirst no more. You know what I mean? You ain't really beat for it like that. Yo, it get easier, man. It's like a weight off your shoulders, bro. Because that's not a way a man could survive operating like that. Where where girls is paramount, sex is paramount to everything. Bro, you be in a cardboard box somewhere. You know what I mean? All that stuff is like I'm saying, bro. It's all on you. Everything that you want at this point, the balance of man. Yeah, it has to be like I see these shorties now. This is how neutral I am with it now. This is how great it is. I see what dudes call sexy now, and I don't see it. Like these girls are built to be sexually extreme, right? To keep boys in a drunken phase, a drunken, lustful phase. They got to be extreme. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how you get older and you try to eat like certain candies you ate as a kid and the flavor's like, ugh, like it's like too much. It's too sweet. That's how they try to make, because your taste buds are different now. But that's what they try to do with sexuality now. They try to make it so extreme that these boys are like, ugh, ugh. What you want? $1,000 here. What you want? What? Oh, here, take that too. What you want me to buy you a bag for 50 racks? Okay. Like it's like witchcraft, almost sorcery. You know what I mean? Like what they call fine, I don't see it. I don't see it. Like I don't see it, dog. I don't think Cardi B look good. I don't see what's fine about it. I don't think Ice Spice is cute. She all right. Any dude who grew up, any dude who's a grown man who ever dealt with any type of women that look decent will look at these girls and be like, I don't. I thought you had to be fly to be famous. You know what I'm saying? I thought you had to look good. Like they don't even look good. That's the part that's like, yo, they're lowering the bar like crazy. Like, damn, it's like the sexy red is not sexy at all. She's not even cute at all. I would never even look at that. Like, do a double. I would never. Yo, dudes, yeah, Regina Hall used to be bad back in the day. I used to like that too. That's my style, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what how did y'all find that fly? Sexy red is fly? How? In what universe? I think the last chick that was actually cute before she kind of went nuts was Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was pretty. When she kind of before she went silicone crazy, there was a good point when Nicki Minaj stopped wearing colored hair and she wore natural hair and she's wearing dresses and she looked good. And then it was like she just went ape shit. She was pretty. Nicki Minaj was pretty, dog. Then, she's still cute in the face, but Glorilla. Like, yo, you would see working at a Taco Bell or something, and you wouldn't even look and be like, yo, let me get a chalupa, sour cream, uh, the little nachos, cheese. She'd be like, that's all? You want some drink? You'd be like, oh yeah. Let me get a water. Let me get a Sprite or something. Oh, and that's it. Okay, that gonna be 15.45. Shop. Yeah, 15.45. You wouldn't even fucking think about her like that. You'll walk out and just walk away. Thank you. You wouldn't even look and be like, damn, no tomatoes, fam. You would never look at her and think she fly, fam. But that's the bar. Because think about it. If you psychologically load a bar of beauty to these boys, they can be victimized by any female. Not even the fly shit. I'm talking about the boogers. You know what I mean? The scally burgers. Those are the ones that's going to be doing dudes like the models. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro. Oh my God, Suki Hana, bro. Come on, son. Come on, son. Yo, word up. Suki Hana, I'm about to roast her real quick. Suki Hana, yeah, I could definitely see her in Popeyes. Like, word. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see when I see these shorties. Like, oh, these is hood rats. These are like fast food working bros. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never think of that. Suki Hana, fam? Why the what happened to the yo? Come on, man. Suki Hana, and she's considered like a sex symbol now. Like she's like a sex symbol, bruh. That is insane. Yo, Suki Hana type of shorty. If your man was like, yo, we about to go get up with some shorties, right? And you'd be like, all right, cool, word. Like, where they what all right. He's like, yeah, my shorty got a friend. You'd be like, word, she got a friend? Like, yeah. You'd be like, yeah. You'd be like, yo. I'll be like, what she look like? He'd be like, yo, just come through, man. Just come through, bro. Don't even worry about it. Just come through, yo. You my man, right? You go in front of me? You be like, nah, I'm all right. And you pull up and it's a Suki Hana and you looking at your man's like, yo, there's nothing fly about her. Yeah. Take one for the team, bro. Come on. She's a take. These are take one for the team shorties right now. You understand? That's what they putting out for niggas is famous. These are, yeah. She look like she work at the Home Depot lumber section. Word to minds. These are take it for the team straight like that. That's like the joints that when your man got to give you a heads up, like, yo, she cool. You know what I mean? He gonna be like, yo, you just gonna drink, you know what I mean? Just chill, man. Just chill, have a drink. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just keep her company, man. That's what they're gonna tell you. Yo, man, don't even worry about it. Yo, man, she cool, yo. She cool. She cool. I'm like, what's her name? They call her Suki. I'm like, what the fuck is a Suki, nigga? What is that? That sound like a scuzzle bug, man. I don't know what that is, man. Yo, man, that's a scuzzle bug name, man. Well, I don't know about that. Nah, man. She got like facial surgery and don't look she still look nuts. It made her look more nuts. You can't Botox beat face. You know what I mean? You can't Botox beat face. She got the beat face. You can't Botox that. You're just gonna look like Riddick Bowe. You know what I'm saying? She looked like Riddick Bowe after he was, you know what I'm saying? After the interview, like, yeah, he was coming to the body, but I tried to just hit the jab, just the sweaty, swole, puffy face, Yeah, I tried to hit him with the jab, and after time, he started to fall down. So, yeah, it was a good fight. He's a great fighter. Much respect to his corner. Like, yo, man, she looked like she was in the slap fest, whatever they be showing. Like, she's busted, bro. These is hood boogers. They're not even making them fly no more. Think about how bad they're lowering the bar for these young boys when it come to what a pretty woman is, dog. They can be caught out there by anything. You know what I'm saying? I remember if you was anything less than Maya back in the day, it was like I don't remember nobody not being fly. Some of the rappers, yeah, they was like, whatever, they wasn't all that. But R&B, forget about it. And rap, after a certain point, it was like, and not every pretty girl could rap. I get that. Not every pretty girl could rap. You know what I mean? I don't really know. I don't really know how many pretty girls ever rap. Really, it was like it's probably less than 10 that was fly. If we want to be real, if we want to be real about female rappers, probably like less than 10 that was like super fly. I don't even think. Now they just all, Foxy Brown was cute, MC Light was cute, Remy Ma's, all right. The Brat was she was cool. You know what I mean? Lauryn Hill was definitely pretty. Latifah, I don't know about all that. She was all right. You know what I mean? Sweet Tea, I used to like her. Left Eye. Yeah, it's hard to really think. Like, Foxy, when she was younger, was all right. Salt and Pepper was, I thought I had a crush on Salt and Pepper back in the day. Spinderella for sure. You know what I mean? But it wasn't really a lot of fly, I don't think rap wasn't. But let's get back to the point. The game is all fucked up right now. You got no, you might as well just get your money and grind because it ain't nothing out there. That Jack is all bad. These young boys is looking at a Glorilla and thinking that's fly. A Suki Hana. They done lowered the bar so bad. I told you they could catch these boys gonna be getting caught out there by hood boogers. The hood boogers are gonna make a comeback. You understand? For a little while, it got a little bougie, but now the hood boogers is making a surge. It's gonna be a point when the hood book is gonna have these boys out there buying Birkin bags and whoo, it's gonna be looking ugly for these young dudes. And I hate to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say you hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's literally the same. Yeah, that's literally the same person. The before and after. Ain't the Brat? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wild con. It's gonna be a hood booger surge. None of them is cold. And they ain't got no talent either. These young boys, man. And these girls' mentality is straight merciless. Merciless at this point. So now it's not even gonna be dimes. It's gonna be like, yo, you let that chick do that to you, bro? Huh? What? Like Jeepers Creepers? Where'd you get those peepers looking ass? Yo, come on, man. It's over, man. It's over. They done lowered the bar on everything. It's like Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Jean Grey was cute in her own little in her prime. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to her. Come on, man. Sade, that's not even in the, that's a whole nother galaxy. We don't even gotta, speak on that. We already know what that is. That's the first woman I ever was in love with, bro. That's the first her and Vanity. Those are two. Sade, he said, don't invoke Sade, bro. Sade and Young Vanity, when she was in Last Dragon, and she was like, you sure look like a master to me. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that? Goddamn. I used to have a crush on Moni Love. Moni Love's still cute. She still look good. She got that little phenotype I like too, Moni Love. I like girls like that. Little, you know what I'm saying? I like girls like that. You know what I mean? Word. Queen Pen, who's the master? Yeah, Vanity was fly, G. Young Stacey Dash. These boys don't know what fine is, bro. They out here, they got lotto and fucking, they don't know what's fine, bro. Some, like, let me keep it real with you. At some point, a man gotta set a benchmark of what is bad. Like, it, you have to establish that in a young man. Like, some brothers grew up lucky because they had beautiful women in their family, like cousins. So they knew what beautiful girls were and how they were treated and how they operated in the world. So when they went out into the world, they was like, okay, I ain't dealing with nothing less than that. You know what I'm saying? And you keep that standard for yourself. You have to, because women do it for men. They always got a standard, you know. But you gotta have something, man. You gotta know what you ain't gonna deal with and what's fly and what's not, and you gotta know, because it's good to know to have like a precedent for yourself. Jodie Watley used to be cold. Claire Huxtable, man, boy, she has such a fly smile. Like, Claire Huxtable is one of the most slept on dimes in the history of all television. I remember seeing an old picture of Claire Huxtable. I think she had on like a Harlem Globetrotters jersey or something, and she was like eating popcorn. And I think she was probably like 20 something, like 24, 23. And I was like, damn, word. Like, you only seen her like when she was grown, but there was like a young picture when she was like 25, 26, eating some popcorn or some shit. And I was like, wow. You know what I mean? I always had a thing for pretty faces, man. Your face. And I always didn't like hood rats. That's one thing. I never was attracted to hood boogers. No, it shouldn't be a normal thing for a young man to find a strong attraction in a hood booger. You see what I'm saying? There's no good coming from that. That's what I'm talking about. Lisa Bonet was cold. You understand? You can't, they can't set the bar to hood boogers. It gotta be, nah, man. Once you make it like that, these dudes is gonna be like doing whatever, everything with anybody, anything with anybody. And you can't have your young men out there like that. Because yeah, Cree Summers, if a man, if because at that young age, if a young man's principles are super high when it comes to women, right? If his principles, if his bar is high, and only a supremely beautiful woman will really get his attention, that young man has a better chance of surviving that first phase of matriarchal indoctrination I told you about. Raise your hand if you remember the first phase of matriarchal indoctrination. Raise your hand if you watched that video. It's still on my YouTube right now. Raise your hand if you remember phase one. Phase one is the most important stage of a young brother's life. That 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 13 to like 18, 19 age. That's the first phase of your life. If you gonna let a hood rat have power over these young boys, they're not gonna make it. Any old bird is gonna be able to ruin these dudes. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't lower the bar like that. If a kid is only attracted to Superfly, he's gonna be what the equivalent of that is. He's gonna grind, and he's not gonna be thrown off by any little burger booger, sea biscuit, land gorilla sea donkey that wants to give him some box. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo. Lizzo. I seen a come on, son. Lizzo, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they censor. I don't give a fuck. Lizzo, my nigga, at this point is the ultimate limbo bar, my nigga. You understand? They giving everybody a chance to get chose out here. I seen a video, I seen a picture where Lizzo was like bent over and she like spread her legs, and it was all that black gyro, gyro meat between her legs. It looked like, you know what I'm saying? It looked like the bottom of a grilled hamburger on her legs, yo. You know what I mean? Looked like salmon skin. Like, come on, man. Seal with gyro meat. Like, come on, man. Why is all black down there? Why is black? Why is bliggity black? Huh? Why is bliggity black between your legs, yo? All up between your butt cracking and your thigh meat. Why is it? Why? Why is it psoriasis between your? Come on, man. Why is it? Why is it toaster strudel brown between your legs, B? You know what I mean? Beef patty meat brown. Come on, man. Shit look like beef patty meat, yo. Yo, come on, man. Why you got beef patty meat between your legs, man? That's what you putting out there for the young boys to want to deal with. Come on, man. Chicken skin between your legs, turtle shell, turtle belly. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? What part of the game are we talking about? You know what I mean? Turtle skin between your legs, tortoise skin, horseshoe crab flesh between your legs. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Imagine that leg spread. You understand? Imagine the oven heat that's gonna hit you from that leg spread, bro. You know what I mean? Come on, son. That's what they setting these boys up for failure. They trying to sell these boys some bullshit. The version of the ABW that they selling these boys is some bullshit, dog. You know what I mean? You pull that open, you pull that you pull that open, it's gonna look like you chopped up a whole dolphin and left. Yeah, like a beach dolphin, a beach manatee in the summer heat, rotten. That's what you're getting. You know when you come on, man, blowing up breeze, blowing up stream. Come on, doggy. That's what they selling these young boys out here, man. That's the new picture of Fly. That's Fly now. That's Fly. Come on, man. That's nuts. That is nuts. Anything out there is going to be able to throw these boys off their grizzly, dog. You know what I'm saying? Look like pelt. You know what pelt is? When a hunter gets like skin, like pelt. Word. It's like that foot, that like that cow hide that Conan was wearing and shit like that. Like, yo, that come on, man. This is nuts. This is like backwards world. This shit is like this shit is like my boy call it. My boy always say Yo, it's like we living in a dark comedy, dog. It's like we living in a dark comedy. I made a video. It's like it's supposed to be funny, but it's like kinda, but it's like it's more disturbing than funny. Oh yeah, give me Vivian Banks any day. Yeah, it's like a dystopian, like twisted dream or something, bro. Like it's like, yo, every day it's like something new. Like you just like, wow, what the fuck is going on out here? Like you, yo, I'll be playing dudes at Call of Duty, and I might just, somebody are just talking some general shit, and everybody unanimously like, yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on out here, yo. Just strangers. Like, yo, this shit is beyond crazy. All age groups. I'm talking about there be dudes on there be like 18, 19, 17. That's like, yo, this shit is scary out here. It's the minds that can see it, yo. The minds that can see it. It don't matter the age, man. At a certain point, it's going to shock everybody's system into like something is out of control. Something is out of control. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And you can't sit there and yeah, it's like Mad Max, bro. You know what's scary? They got this show called Severance on Apple TV. I don't know if you ever watched it. It's a show about it's basically they take these people work at this company, right? And they get this operation where their psyches are separated, where their home mind has no connection to their work mind. So they have no memory of each other. So when the person's at work, they have no memory of themselves outside of work. And when they're outside of work, they have no memory of what's going on. As soon as they get on the elevator, it's like their mind just switch. And I thought that was the most terrifying thing ever. Imagine being at a job that you can't quit because you don't even know to quit. And there's an employee that want to quit, and she's like trying to figure out ways to give herself notes so she won't come back. Because every day she get on the elevator, it's like her brain just turned back on and she's there like forever. Because there's no break. If you can understand what I'm trying to illustrate. Like soon as their mind switch off, and go to their regular life, there's no memory of it. So their only memory is coming back to work immediately. It's like they never go home. It's nuts. I was like, damn, that'd be crazy if they did something like that. For real, for real. The show is called Severance. Yeah, Severance is scary. That's a horror show. It ain't even supposed to be scary, but I be sitting there watching that like, yo, this is like the most terrifying shit. Being at a job that you can't quit because your mind don't even know that you should quit. You stuck. Bruh, shit is nuts. Word. I've been going on ape shit for like how long this shit been? An hour and 50, almost 2 hours. Whew. I remember Mr. Robot. I used to watch that. Yeah, man. This was actually pretty fun. I just got, like I said, I got my new setup in order now. You know what I mean? Start making this a little more common. Yeah, that show was terrifying. It was. You like, damn, imagine. But I'm definitely I'm gonna make this more common, have these conversations and you know, compete a little more. I've been kind of falling out, but like I said, always thank you. I'm glad the mic came through clean. I was like really had my eyes on it. It got the little light and the glowing, and I just felt like trying to make it a take this shit a little serious. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, always my old style of videos is always going to be on Patreon. It's always going to be the edited video where you can sit and listen to it in the whip or while you're at the gym or on the road or where you grinding, whatever the case may be. You can always have that. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm gonna just try to be a little more diverse and just keep being active. So, hit the like button, man. I want to send y'all on your way. I don't want to keep y'all locked up too late. I don't even know. It's like 10 o'clock. Y'all get something to eat, man. And relax, chill, prepare for tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. How do I improve your Portuguese? Bro, you just got to talk. A lot of the conversations you have is the same conversations every day. And then you just start picking it apart from there. But it's still hard. I would never say it's easy. I don't know why I thought Portuguese was an easy language. It's not that at all. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so y'all get y'all night going, man. I'm glad I was able to show y'all what I got coming for the future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 7 a.m. delivery. I already know what that's about. 7 a.m. delivery up at 4. Probably earlier than that. Yo, peace, man. I want to give all y'all blessings, man. Yeah, y'all be safe. I'm glad y'all tuned in. I'm glad y'all see the new. This is where we about to be on for now. I'm about to try to, you know, take this shit a little serious. You know what I'm saying? You know, but before we go, shout out to the Lizzos and the Glorillas and the Shorty Reds. You know what I mean? All the other chicks who've experienced multiple bouts with gonorrhea and funny smells coming out of them. I want to give a shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the shorties, you know, who gotta hide their panties from the dude that came over because you know it might look like it's some like, you know, biscuit gravy in there, some type of weird discolorations and you know skid marks and stuff. You know, like you know what I mean? Ain't no chick bad to you able to check her panties and everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how fine she is. This some grown man game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no woman fine unless you look at her panties and them shits is like pristine, bro. Little bit of moisture, nothing crazy. You could take them, nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that, man. These shorties, you don't want to deal with no shorty that never let you wash her clothes. You understand? Like she's gonna, you be like, yo, babe, I'm about to throw some clothes in the wash. She be like, no, I got it. Nope, 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 nope. No, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. Like, what? You sure? You don't want me to wash these little underwear? No, 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 no. Washing them in the sink. Like, come on, man. Get them. She have a heart attack. try to grab, try to try to do a shorty laundry and grab them drawers. Only the clean girls, they don't give a fuck. She be like, yeah, here, go and wash them, baby. Throw your panties, be catching them. Thanks. Cause them shit's clean, bro. The Glorillas of the world and the red and the sexy reds and the ice spices and the Lizzos of the world. I don't trust that. Mm-mm. No, sir. No, sir. Good day. Good day, sir. That's what I say. Even Ice Spice said, I gotta keep an extra pair of panties in my purse. What the fuck for? You got the secret of the ooze. She got the Nick TMT2. What's it? TMNT2 secret of the ooze. Fucking, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on, man. She got the fucking ectoplasm from Ghostbusters in there. You know what I mean? Fucking the shit from You Can't Do That on Television on Nickelodeon. I just took y'all niggas back. You know what I'm saying? Shit from You Can't Do That on Television. You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna call? She got that shit Peter Venkman was covered in the hallway, like nigga Slimer hit him. The Bane serum, word, yo. Come on, son. That double dare shit. That green slime. When you say I don't know, remember that show You Can't Do That on Television? You say I don't know, and be like, come on, man. You know what I mean? She got the BMX joints, containment unit panties. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, bruh, Bruh, you don't want that. You know what I mean? That's not. I'm telling you, they gotta look. They all gotta look. They all gotta look, even if there's a little cuteness to them or not, they all got a certain disposition that lets you know. They don't even gotta say nothing. You already know as a man, you already know, like, that shit probably stink. Or it got a little, you know what I mean? Not a twang, not a little bit of naturalness. I'm talking about when it crossed that line into like discomfort, like, ooh, it's a little unsettling here. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, so yeah, ecto, it's like natural, and then it's like it crosses a line into something else. And then you gotta make some life decisions at that point. All them shorties, yeah, pH balance twisted. You know what I'm saying? Energon cubes. Like, yo, word up. Like that shit is like, you remember the slime from Gremlins when all the eggs hatched and they had a little slime in the eggs from Gremlins when they ate after midnight and all them shits was eating the chicken and it was all slimy and shit. That shit. You know what I'm saying? When they was eating the fried chicken from Gremlins mad fast and the little gizmos, niggas was mad. This shit was mad nasty looking, the fucking eggs. When the boy came upstairs and he was looking all the eggs cracked, he's like, oh shit. They got the gremlin egg goo in they shit, man. Come on, man. Gremlin eggs. Word. The gremlin eggs in they fucking scooter backs. Fuck out of here. The predator blood. Dead ass. Y'all remember the fucking Gremlins were like they stink. Remember that shit when they was eating the fried chicken on Gremlins 1? And he threw the chicken in there. He was like, word. Shit was mad. It's nasty looking, yo. That's how they be fucking like. Remember the fucking garbage pail kids, the boogers and shit and slime? That's how that shit be, man. Nasty garbage pail kids, booger slime. Yo, they got mad garbage pail kid booger slime in their drawers. Word. Booger snot. Garbage pail kid snot in their dreams. Yo. Xenomorph. Yo, I'm telling you, man, you gotta. Ice Spice, she's the one that got the stank. You know what I mean? She got the stank. The little bit of stank shit going on. You can tell. Ain't anybody that pop their ass and stick their ass out that much is that shit is foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, clean box is always hidden away in a safe place. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit from Indiana Jones. It's always hard to find. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to find, is what I'm saying. It's like a little bit of a journey to get to the good stuff. The easy stuff is just they're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when he always wearing fucking Daisy Dukes and tight leather pants every fucking day. Come on, man. 10 years of trucking? That's a long time. Yeah, yo. Who sister look fire? I don't know. Ice Spice look kind of short bust-ish. She look like she a little, like she don't read too good. You know what I'm saying? She look a little slow, like she got that little look to her. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's someone. If you really just look at her, you like she kind of look like a patient. Like she, you know what I mean? One of them niggas that go to date centers and some just seem off. I don't know. You know what I mean? She looked like she looked like, you know what I mean? Her classroom back in the day, it was only like 7 kids in the class. You know what I'm saying? They was making the little turkey the little turkey with the hand on Thanksgiving shit in like 10th grade. Like she was in that class. You know what I mean? Like she look a little slow. She look a little. Who are you talking about? Ice Spice? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, Ice Spice, like my boy said in the chat, Ice Spice is gonna look like Pinky. I promise you, she's gonna be that. That's where she's headed. Pinky had the same framework. She had the same frame, the same like body proportion, everything. You know what I mean? You can see it. You can see it. Like, yo, she's like Pinky. She got the same body, the same, you know what I mean? Word. We seen this before. We've been down this road before, is what I'm saying. We've been here. We've seen this. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. If she don't crack, if she ain't on the treadmill all day, she got the natural hood thickness that we all know. If you're not working out and you going hard, that shit could balloon into some other shit. Quick. Always touching a coochie like, my nigga, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You got to watch them shorties like that. Like, it could always go left. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. Them little 5'4" joints that's like thick and kind of chunky. Like, if she get a little like, that's, look how Nicki Minaj blew up. Nicki Minaj like puffed up. She like a little on the chunk side a little bit. You know what I mean? Look, Nicki Minaj a little chunkster now. You see, she got like 5 more years. You're gonna see Nicki Minaj gonna be like, you know what I mean? Yo. They right there, yo. Them OD thick girls. That's why I'm always like, you know what I mean? I like petite and slimmies. I don't like them OD thick shit niggas be gassed up about nowadays. Niggas always fucking bugging out over a big fat booty. Like, nigga, that shit don't have a long expectancy, dog. You know what I mean? There's only few women who are genetically capable to keep a super fatty and be thick and it like don't go ape shit at a certain point after a couple kids is over. You know what I'm saying? The slim thick ones, the little slimmy, the A. Marie types, yeah, like that, like that's, they end up like a young, you know what I mean, thick shorty when they get older. You know what I'm saying? They end up like that. You don't want that. Oh, like that's gonna be a problem later. You know what I mean? A. Marie's still fine. I'm sure she is. That's crazy. She's probably like 40 something now. It's nuts. She got out the music game quick too. You know what I mean? But let's get back to the Lizzos of the world. You gotta be real, man. You heard about Lizzo's dancers getting mad at her for making them feel bad for being big girls, which is hilarious. I love how the roosters always come back. It's the irony of people. It's always the people that's always trying to stand for some bullshit, not like advocate for some shit that they really can't hold up. And then the truth come out and they ain't nothing like that. Always trying to fight for some bullshit cause and advocate for some bullshit nowadays and pro this and pro that. And then come to find out they fake as shit about it. No shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. Oh yeah, Kiki Palmer, she's a bird biscuit. Me and my boy Huss seen her in LA one time in Chinatown. Remember that? We went to a show, we seen fucking Kiki Palmer in there cursing around like a fucking bird at what's that nigga? Ty Dolla Sign. She was outside arguing with this nigga at the door. And I remember looking like, ain't that the bitch from Keela the Bee? The fuck is wrong with her? Like just being a biscuit, like just out in public like a bird. I'm like, oh, where you wanted to? Oh, okay. Okay. I was confused by the movies. I didn't know. I didn't know you was a hood booger. Word up. That shit blew my mind. Like, oh, these niggas is birds. Okay, got you, got you. Like, yo, Lizzo can't keep up the character she's portraying in the entertainment world. She can't keep that shit up, though. It's no way. Kiki's a goof. She's a goof. She looked like the Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. You know what I'm saying? Remember Spaceballs? The Pizza the Hut? She fucking, come on, man. Stop it. Out here trying to act fly. That bitch took a picture without the makeup on. I was like, God damn. Pizza the Hut, the nigga that fucking nigga Rick Moranis and shit, and niggas is arguing Pizza the Hut on the camera. Word. I was like, yo, she's acting fly on this nigga and walking around her butt cheeks out. You let her front on you, nigga? That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. You got her fronting on you, kid? Come on, son. Come on, son. Yeah, man. Kiki Palmer. I don't even got a joke for her. I don't even want to go there. She just looks. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? She looks nuggety. She looks nuggety. I don't know how to say it. She looks like a nuggety look. You know what I mean? I don't know how to call it. She's not worth the trouble, that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna be out there chasing the Lizzos of the world, got them gassed up. Like, come on, son. Cause cause y'all niggas know if y'all try to holler at Lizzo, she'll front on you. Dead ass. Lizzo will try to play you. Y'all niggas think I'm joking. You see Lizzo somewhere and try to holler at, she gonna be like, pfft. She gonna hit you with that look you up and down like, nigga, what? Word. That's how Lizzo gonna look at you. She gonna look at you like, bruh, and you gonna feel this big, my nigga. That's how she feel. That's how she, you know what I mean? That's how the world got her gas and her ilk. Those of her ilk. You know what I mean? Those of her ilk are gonna be the same way, my nigga. Because they don't give us the benefit of the doubt if we get all overweight and big and all that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? My nigga, Lizzo looked like a bag of peanut butter, nigga, like a big garbage bag full of peanut butter and melted ice cream. You know what I'm saying? She gonna try to front on you hard. You know what I mean? She looked like a big bag of Peter Pan peanut butter. Big old garbage bag, the big yard bag that you rake the leaves up in back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo will front on you. She will front on you. That's how they got it now. You see, the Glorrillas of the world is gonna front on you. The Sexy Reds is gonna front on you. I'm telling y'all, that's the environment they're creating right now. These chicks are gonna style on you. Yo, she gonna get wildfly on you. Trying to holler at fucking Glorilla's archetype out there in the world right now. She gonna be like, "Shut the fuck out of here! How you think I am, man? Who the fuck you talking to? Shot that nigga out there, fucking nigga trying to talk to me, nigga. You fucking know who I am. You gonna be like, God damn, why did I even do this? Never mind. You know what I mean? She like, nigga, fuck you talking to you like shawty, you a fuck ass nigga. Get out of your fuck ass nigga. Instead, you gonna be like, yo, what? I'm like, nah, you can't get my number, old fuck ass nigga. They gonna say that shit mad hard, spit that gonna hit you in the face. Get out of my face, old fuck ass nigga. Like, God damn. Glorilla bitch is gonna be doing that shit. Fuck ass, bitch ass, little, what the fuck boy? Remember that shit? Fuck boy. They gonna be calling you that type of shit. Like, yo, this bitch just this Wendy's working ass. I'm talking about the regular, the normal ones, the ones that work at Wendy's and fucking Popeyes, nigga. They're gonna be talking to y'all niggas crazy out here. Hell no, you can't get my number. Fuck, nigga. Like, yo, I'm telling you, the game is fucked. Y'all niggas, these niggas got it bad out here, dog. Bad. You know what I mean? This nigga said Glorilla box fire. That shit got all types of herbs and spices down there that resemble that of a spicy beef patty. Jerk chicken skin between Lizzo's legs. Some of the best jerk chicken, brethren, lie between leg of his Lizzo. The jerk chicken skin between the leg. Yo, the jerk chicken skin between Lizzo legs, brethren. Yo. Fresh off the fire, the jerk chicken. Lizzo burnt skin between the thigh muscle meat. Brethren. Yo. This shit about to turn into boondocks out here, yo. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Bumba clot your body, ass clotted a bit. Lizzo got the jerk chicken, the good spicy jerk. The good jerk. I be like, you want the good jerk? Yo, bro, these chicks gonna be slapping drinks out of niggas' hands in the club. I'm telling you. Right near the beach. Y'all gonna be standing in the club with a drink, like, yo, what up? You gonna be talking to the sexy reg joint. She gonna slap your drink down. Like, oh, like, get the fuck out of here, fuck nigga. You like, oh shit. Son, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the birds, the hood boogers is making a surge out here, G. In the next couple of years, it ain't gonna be no fine chicks on TV, son. It's gonna be nothing but hood boogers. Because all they want to do is keep lowering the bar for the little girls to look up to. On a serious note. I know we joking and talking shit, but they really just want to lower the bar so young girls ain't looking up to nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing. They looking up to birds. You know what I'm saying? Your daughters is gonna be looking up to a fucking Glorilla, nigga. Like, you see Glorillas everywhere. What the fuck? That's what's gonna happen. That's they lowering the bar of what these kids gonna be imageries of what is the standard. That's what I mean. I know we joking and we roasting and talking shit, but you know what I mean? They would love if every girl wanted to be like Lizzo and out of shape and unhealthy and sick and fucking life expectancy like 59, 50, 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit is all. Oh man, remember Aaliyah? They would hate Aaliyah right now. Aaliyah couldn't even fucking exist in this climate. They would hate her. They would hate her. Hate the fuck out of her. Word, all them colorism shorties, they would hate, they would fucking despise her. I promise you. And if she ain't out there acting like a ratchet and she's acting like normal, nigga, nah. They would hate her. They would hate her, dog. They would hate her. I'm telling you. All them colorist shorties, they would hate Aaliyah right now. If she wasn't being a ratchet and telling them to go out and sell box and doing all that bullshit, they would never fuck with her. They would never fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? She don't go with the program. You feel me? They don't like that. They like Suki Hanas. That's what you want. That's what you want. You know what I mean? Chicks with the facial features of a young Mark Henry, my nigga. Like, you heard? Suki Hana's beat. I don't know how the fuck. You seen the video where he was on stage and some chick was like eating her butt out? I was like, what the fuck? Like, niggas have lost all sense of goddamn. Now I'm getting mad. Niggas have lost all sense of like moral compasses in life. Like, I seen another video where it was some like butch chick and she was like eating a chick butt in the club. Like, what is all this public displays of fucking senseless ratchetry? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, that shit, chicks like Suki Hana should not have that much sexual control over people, yo. Niggas is sitting there in the interviews. You know them simp ass niggas be in the interviews like, so, what would you do if you was with me? What would you make me do? I spend 3,000 on that to eat that pussy. Remember that interview when that dude was talking that shit to? I was like, what in the fuck is this? Are we in an alternate universe? This nigga is talking about her like she is a dime. Like, yo, I spend on that. I just want to eat that. I want to just do. I'm like, does he know who the fuck he talk? Does he see what I see? Bruh. Bruh. In his simp bag. I was like, yo, is he looking at the same person? Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I feel like it's really like sorcery. Like, it's literally like a spiritual sorcery that's like altering. Like, you remember the movie like Shallow Hal? Like, you don't, like, they don't see the same thing we see. Like, it's like almost like a spell, like a beauty spell. Like, remember how in the movies, like a witch, she would like make herself young and beautiful so that she could like infiltrate or get close to the king or do some type of slimy shit. She would make herself beautiful and then appear back normal, like, I got you. Like, and the king would be done already smashed or she done did some shit like that's what I feel like is now. It's like these dudes don't see what I see. For some reason, they see some type of projection of beauty. Like, I'm immune to it. So I'm looking at these niggas like, yo, these niggas is bugging. Yeah. They literally, y'all remember that movie Witches? That's crazy. You took that back. Yeah, like we could see you. Like they don't, like, it's some type of like, I don't know, man. It's like a mental thing. I don't get it. Like like they're projecting some type of demonic sorcery that's like altering their image to the young dudes. Like they don't see what we see. Like when they look at Suki Hana, they see like a prime Nia Long. You know what I mean? When she was running in Friday, doom, 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 doom. That's what they see when they see Suki Hana. Word up. They see the same shit. They like, oh shit, that chick cold right there, y'all. Yeah, look at her right there with the primate like facial features, shout it. And the bubblicious lips and the big back. Like, goddamn, man, she cold, my nigga. Look at that long weave and that lace front. Look at that. Damn, look at them long 6-inch fingernails. Damn, girl. Damn, you look good. Damn, damn, girl, you look like a young Buster Douglas in the face. Damn, you fine. It's like some shit. I don't understand this shit. yo, yo, man, it's nuts. It's deep like that. I mean, I'm shrouding it in humor, but it's nuts. You know what I mean? Like these niggas yeah, they got that shallow house spirit. Like, yo, y'all niggas don't see what the fuck is. Yeah, like y'all don't see what I see, dog. What do you see? Like, I don't get how's this like the she's like the yo, my nigga, she's like Little Kim right now. She's like the sex symbol, hip hop sex symbol girl right now. That's you know what I mean? It's like her Ice Spice is like these are the two bad bitches in the world right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I knew they were sisters. Neil Long and some more. I don't know if they that cool though. I don't know, but yeah, yo. It's like they the two pictures of flyness right now. Like yo, back in the day, we had like supermodels. They don't even talk about supermodels no more. Like, remember supermodels was like, oh damn, you know what I mean? Naomi Campbell and shit like that. Like them chicks used to be famous. Ruby Rose, I think is I can't picture her. I know she's attractive, but I can't picture her. I don't look at her like that. I don't even know what she look like. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got them they live glasses. Word up. That's a fact. Yeah, like you don't even see models no more. I mean, there's some pretty girls on IG for sure. I mean, there's pretty women in the world, so of course they're gonna be on IG, but they not in the entertainment game. I don't know where I don't know. I remember they not in entertainment. Them IG chicks is definitely not singing and rapping. I know that shit. I know that. I don't know what the fuck they got rapping right now. They just pulling bitches out of the goddamn Oscar the Grouch garbage can. Word up. They ain't even pulling out fly joints no more. They just anything. Like, ugh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, rap is goofy now, yo. It's like a goofball parody of what it used to be. You know what I mean? Like I watched that little double XL freshman cipher shit, and it was like, what the fuck are these people? These are supposed to be rappers. These niggas look like cartoon characters. One of them niggas did like a little fucking little hip dance jig at the end. I was like, what the fuck? Why you a boy? Why you a man dancing like that, dog? Like your body shouldn't be that gyration or whatever they gyrating like what the fuck? Like, cuzzy, these niggas is bugging, son. Like, yo, I'm not a fan, yo. Straight up. I call me the old head. I don't give a fuck. It ain't yeah, like Nickelodeon. I don't know how to call it. Like, you know what I mean? It was like the characters from the Fat Albert show. Like everybody looked different. One was short, one was chubby, one was tall, one was weird looking, the other one. It's like all different mixtures of like that show. Remember that show on Nickelodeon, like Real Monsters? That's how they all look. Like one was like a skinny motherfucker with a big head. The other nigga was just like somebody drew these niggas. Cooper Troopers. Like, yeah, it's like just a little weird. Yeah, like they like the show Doug. It just all was like weird, odd looking motherfuckers. Like, it's nothing cool about rap no more. Word. That's what I meant. Yo, rap ain't nothing cool about rap. Rap ain't cool no more. Ain't nothing cool about these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing cool about these dudes. I remember back in the day, you would see rappers wearing certain shit and doing that. You'd be like, "Ooh, I want that jacket." Or these niggas ain't cool at all. They don't even talk cool or act cool. He said cartoon sketch motherfuckers. Yeah. They don't even look cool. Like nothing cool about these niggas. Like I haven't seen a fresh rapper in the longest. Like just like these modern dudes. Like I don't see nobody. Oh, that nigga threw some shit on that shit. Nigga got some fresh ass shit. Like yeah, barrettes and niggas looking like Left Eye out here with the left eye put clothes on. Like they look like I don't know, like another bad creation looking little niggas. Like yeah, they wasn't cool. Like Big Daddy Kane was cool. Nas was cool. Hove was cool. These niggas is like cool people. Like, oh, these niggas wearing fly shit you want to wear. They got the cars and you know, it was cool. Like these niggas is not cool at all. I would even say a stretch. I don't like nigga Kanye ain't even cool no more. Think about how deep that is. Nigga, Kanye is like the most uncool nigga in the world right now. I seen a picture of this nigga wearing Robin Hood spandex with like football, with a t-shirt with like football pads under this shit, my nigga. Like, yo, these niggas ain't cool at all, sir. Like, this nigga Kanye ain't fresh. He ain't cool no more. Niggas ain't cool. Like, yo, these niggas, it's like, yo, you don't really. Yeah, homie had the chalk in his line. There's nothing fly about these motherfuckers, yo. Yo, I heard Heem is nice. I haven't really listened to him, but I know he's pretty nice. Yo, he's not even fresh. And I like certain niggas. Like I seen Pusha T, and I seen Pusha T, he don't even dress cool no more. Like you niggas wearing like high waters with fucking Mary Poppins shoes and you know what I'm saying? Like niggas wearing like weird shit now. Like, yo, these niggas is not fresh no more, yo. Niggas wearing big ass shoes. Yo, everybody's wearing big boots and big shoes now. Like everybody weird. Word. Everybody wearing weird shoes with spikes on them and shit. And I'm like, yo, who told you this shit was fresh, man? These niggas, yeah, these niggas all want to be like emo kids. That's how all these rappers dress, like emo kids. Like, I wanna be out my life. My mom doesn't let me do my homework. She makes me eat macaroni. Like these niggas is weird, son. Yo, these niggas is bugs, son. Yeah, Eddie Bauer jackets. That shit used to be fresh. Yeah, yo. That's exactly how they be, yo. Man purse era. I'm so depressed, I wanna go and make my wild scream. That's how these motherfuckers dress now, yo. Like, yo, I don't know what's on these kids, yo. What's on these kids' mind, man? Yeah, Kanye had the Superman boots. Bruh, that nigga look like he cleans up sewer sanitation, bro. Like straight out. He puts the pipe in the sewer and pumps all the dukes out, the dookies. Yeah, little these niggas is bugged out, son. Yeah, yo, nigga Kanye had the bruh, niggas got the fucking big ass goddamn Mega Man boots. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking gunhead Mega Man fucking Metroid boots. Son, these niggas, you would get beat up for these kind of clothes back in the day. These niggas waited to 2023 to be who they really was. That's how I'm starting to feel about how these rappers are that I thought was cool. These niggas was waiting until everything got weird so that they could be who they really was. Because if they really act like that back in the day, they would have got punched in the face. That's how I feel. They acting like that now because niggas would have rocked that snapbacks. You know what I'm saying? Yo, niggas wearing them fucking Damn, what's that nigga name, yo? Yo, what's the dude name who had the bull named Blue, the big lumberjack nigga? What's his name? He's wearing that nigga boots. What's his name? Oh my god. What's the dude name, yo? The dude who had he had it was from the story. He's a big giant lumberjack and he had a blue bull named Blue. Paul Bunyan. The nigga's rocking a Paul Bunyan lace down axe swinger boot. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. These niggas ain't fresh. Everybody wearing high waters now, like Babe the Bull. Yo, this stuff you would get beat up. Niggas is wearing shit you used to get clowned on and beat up for, and you would avoid wearing back in the day. Now that shit is fresh now. Weirdly altered jeans that is like mad big at the bottom and shit. Like, you see that new style, niggas wearing like really baggy, old, big cuff. Like, yo, man, fix your goddamn cuff on your fucking jeans, man. You look nuts. Painting their nails, niggas Drake painting his nails. That was the last straw for him to me. He was hanging on by a fucking eyelash, but once I seen that, I was like, yeah, I can't support this shit. I'm done. Yeah, I mean, I'm done. Niggas, everybody been giving him passes for a long time. When I seen the nail polish, I was like, yeah, niggas going to, yo, they niggas going to barbershop now and be like, yo, give me the I want to get slapped on the back of my neck haircut when niggas see me. Like, that's what they do. Like, yo, I want pink highlights on my braids. Like, yo, son, what? Son, you would get stuffed in a locker for that type of shit back in the day. Like, these niggas is Dwight Howard. My man is a sus burger deluxe with extra sauce on it. Extra sauce, two all beef patties, sesame seed bun, and mad sus sauce on it. Or with a side of sus sauce to dip your fuck nuggets in. Bruh. I don't know why these dudes be doing that and thinking that nobody's gonna like expose that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, how you think that you was gonna send all these meat pics to people and sausage emojis, whatever that emoji is, a sausage, and you think nobody's gonna blow your spot? Like, are you serious, you goofball? With a side sauce of that Little Nas X, a large Little Nas X with light ice in it, bro. You know what I mean? Drake got a heart cut in his head, son. Yo, it ain't, yo, bro. Nobody liked pretty boys back in the day. Even if you was a cool nigga and you was a handsome dude, you never had to go hard. Niggas like that would get slapped. Like, you getting like a heart cut in your head and you doing all that. You know what I mean? That was like beat up material. Like, that was like you gonna go to school and be prepared. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be prepared to get like grabbed and pushed into a locker real hard where your spine is like hitting the handle from the locker, the little part from the locker. Your spine hit that because somebody slammed you up into it because you got a heart cut in your fade, bro. Yeah, you're a lover boy. Like, yo, lover boys, nah, man, you get beat up for that. You know what I mean? I remember this kid back in my day. I forgot his name. I know his name was Mike. He was one of them dudes that was like super Mr. Lover Boy. And he always get beat up because he always trying to talk to everybody girl. You know what I'm saying? And he just thought he was that cool or that whatever where the girl wasn't going to say nothing. And he would just stay getting slapped for talking to somebody girl. That's Drake. He's Mike. Drake is Mike as a rapper. He's that dude. You know what I'm saying? That would get beat up for trying to talk to people girls. because he can't fight. And he would just get beat up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would just walk up to him and slap him and discontinue. Like they wouldn't slap him and keep beating him up. They would just slap him and stop and just continue with their fucking day. Like that type of shit. Like an ultimate disrespect. Like, I'm not gonna slap you so we can fight. I'm gonna slap you just because it ain't worth it trying to fight you. I'm just gonna slap you to let you know I know you pussy and keep walking. That type of OD shit. You know what I mean? The cold shit. The Lancey letters. Wow. I remember when the Drake, the Averex store opened up and I went there for the first time in Manhattan. I was like, yo, Drake is that dude that's gonna try to holler at your shorty and you just gonna have to just herb him. You don't beat him up, you just herb him. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta. Drake is an actor. He's an actor that can play a rapper. He can pretend. It's easy to be a rapper now because rapping has no soul to it. It's no substance. That's what I was talking about earlier with black culture. Once you remove the soul from black culture, anybody could copy it and replicate it. They could make an AI rapper right now and sell records because it ain't no soul to it. It's just copy and paste bullshit. So you think somebody can't go on Chat GP and just fucking make a rap song and get a fucking Metro booming beat and make a fucking go get 1 million streams? You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fucking soul to it. So yeah, you could copy anything that's soulless, bro. Come on, man. Drake talking about you want to beat somebody with a basketball court, man. Get the fuck out of here. It's easy, man. All you gotta do is program a rap, gain to that money. I can't even emulate it. My brain don't even dumb down to where I could emulate these niggas. That's how whack niggas is. They so whack, you can't even emulate it. You know what I'm saying? Like my brain can't even make up one of these. If I could, I couldn't sit down and try to make a song like these niggas. I couldn't sit down and like, all right, I'm gonna try to rap like Little Yachty. I wouldn't even know how to do that. That's almost a skill. They're almost good at being bad. It's like a skill to be that trash. Like, damn, nigga, you're almost like special at being trash. You're like your own kind of trash. Like, you know how somebody had their own style? Like, you got your own style of trash, my nigga. Like, you special. Like, you a special kind of dude. Like, you a special garbage nigga. Like, that's wild. You know what I mean? Like, you really, like, you know how Old Dirty Bastard had his own style, or not everybody. These niggas have their own personal styles of trash. That's got to be a skill, a talent somewhere in there, like underneath it all. They're like amazing at being terrible. It's like, wow. He say he gave him a girly schoolyard push. Yo, I'm telling you, it all started. I'm gonna tell you who started all that shit. You might agree with me or not. The dude who started all this trash rap was Trinidad James, bro. That gold all in my mouth. Woo, that bullshit. When that popped, I said, oh, damn. When this nigga came out with a panda head on it, it was just like a bunch of bullshit. I say, oh, Soldier Boy. I'm talking about this era. Soldier Boy was like the trap, snap music, fuck shit. That was his own thing. I'm talking about this era of where it's like not even rapping at this point. It's like these niggas are just saying shit. They not even on beat, nothing. They just like that. Nah, yo, Papa Molly, I'm sweating. What? Yeah, Designer. I think Designer was after that, but once he popped, I said, "Oh shit, they letting anything through now." I was like, "Oh, it's over." You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's all bad. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, I feel like I talked enough, man. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go for real this time. I feel like I was wild. I feel like I wild. I'm almost 240. My voice is starting to crack. But this was fun. We gotta keep doing this. I hope y'all tune in. Definitely check out the motherfucking Patreon if you want to just have that deep introspective mind thinking, stuff to meditate to, man. Yeah, I mean, I did this for a reason. So you said we need more lives. I did this for a reason, bro. I did this for a reason. I have it apartment tour. I ain't doing all that. I gotta pick up my phone. I'm not all my stuff is kind of set up a certain way. I had to disconnect shit. It's gonna just fuck the whole stream gonna cut off. But yeah, man, I'm glad we had this. This was fun. It was it let me get my bearings back because I haven't done this in a long time. So I had to get my bearings back and get used to the process of it and how I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not saying it's the YouTube style, but I just wanted to be more versatile. Laffy Taffy was some bullshit for sure. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm blessed, man. Life is good. And like I told y'all, man, all that victim shit, some of y'all said in the comments, you're going through a rough time right now. Bro, you know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you for all y'all to support the Patreon, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. The link is in the description somewhere, I think. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in the description somehow. It's just thinking, man. Templar, Patreon, it's easy to find. For the price of a cup of coffee. I think coffee costs more than that now. Cup of coffee, like $8. You know what I'm saying? $5. I don't even know if anything is $5 anymore. Word. Straight like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, get something to drink, man. My throat is all dry and shit. Been running my mouth for almost 3 hours. But I'm glad I was there to give y'all some entertainment, shit like that. But yeah, this TMT, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Support the Patreon. Peace to everybody in the chat. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bless.